All right, this is a single arm chest press. So we're gonna make this a whole body movement because we're only gonna have the top part of our back on the bench or the exercise ball. So you're just gonna have one weight. Your other hand can be on your hip. Your glutes are gonna be squeezed really tight and your hips are gonna be high. So I don't want your saggy butt here and doing the chest press. You wanna be nice and engaged. So you're gonna lower down, press it up, and you gotta work to keep your body from rocking from side to side. So if you had an exercise ball, it would look like this. You would roll out, and you would press. Okay, the next exercise is a push-up. So our key here is to get into a strong plank, really, really strong, and we're gonna lower the chest down and staying stiff as a board, we're gonna come back up. So if we're unable to keep our body in the strong plank position, then we're going to come up to an incline. I think this is a better way to build push-up strength than dropping to your knees because this still forces you to keep your whole entire core engaged instead of just trying to do it in your chest. So your goal here is to find something at an incline that you can keep your full range of motion. So you can get that chest all the way down. So it might be a counter or a bench. And then a progression option is a spider push-up. So you lower down and you're driving the knee out to the side. We're gonna do a deadlift. So you can use a kettlebell, a heavier kettlebell, you can use a barbell if you have a barbell or access to a barbell, or you can use dumbbells if you have access to dumbbells. So you wanna go a little bit heavier on this because we have lower reps and our glutes are a big muscle, so we can go a little bit heavier. So you'll start out, we're gonna hinge at the waist, so I'm driving my tailbone back, my back stays nice and flat. I pick my weight up, and before I lift, I'm gonna roll my shoulders back, get locked in, and as I stand up, I drive the hips forward. So I'm hinging at the waist, drive the hips forward. So you wanna find the power and the speed on the way up. Try not to go in slow motion on the way up. You can always control on the way down, drive it up. These are good mornings. So these are a movement pattern that is just using the hip hinge. So you'll hold a weight at your chest, you're gonna hinge at the waist, so I'm not bending my knees, I'm bending at my waist, and then I'm gonna drive my hips forward. So I'm going to hinge, drive the hips forward. Hinge, nice flat back, shoulders are pulled back, drive the hips forward. So then the progression here is a kettlebell swing. So I'm hinging, not squatting. You got a slight bend in the knees, you're using the hips to drive the kettlebell forward. Okay, this is a half kneeling, single arm overhead press. So one knee is up, one knee is down. So you're gonna tuck the hips, squeeze the glutes. So don't be sitting here like this, not using your glute. Make sure that's turned on, so that helps you use your whole core. And you're gonna lift or press a dumbbell up overhead, and then you'll switch sides, so other leg will go up, and you'll press with the other arm. Okay, this is a broad jump. So we're thinking hinge at the waist. So it's just like a kettlebell swing or a deadlift. We have that nice flat back, you drive the hands forward, and you land. So you're using the hips to create momentum and to get you further ahead in your jump.